that she was the bitch of the Kingdom Hall, not that, but she was aloof. I think you guys know the type. Their dad is an elder, their uncles are elder, they're high and mighty. They're higher on the ladder than you are, on the corporate ladder. On the totem pole. And I've had lots of tangos with people at the halls over the years, but I never had altercations with her. But I don't like her. I don't like her because she's one of those type of Jehovah's Witness that just turns my stomach. She has the self-righteous, smug, I live a holy life, and this is my beautiful family, and we have a house, and we're sitting in the front row of the Kingdom Hall, and the glory and the power and everything. So it's just a real turn-off to me. But the feeling was mutual. She didn't like me. And she never did anything to me, but it's like in that movie Hoffa where Jack Nicholson says, you can do all kinds of shit, but if you slice someone, that motherfucker will hate you until his dying day. And I guess it's true. That people, you call me names, call me whatever, but what hurts is when someone doesn't even think that you're worth having the, they just give you that, look, or when you say something, they're just like, or they just avoid you. They don't want to talk to you. They don't want to anything like that. What you guys know? You guys been to the Kingdom Hall. You know what I'm talking about. You know the type I'm talking about. The self-righteous women at the Kingdom Hall. She was about 8 years older than me, but her and her husband, they had a couple of kids. They had the storybook life and everything. Her husband actually didn't have a job at the time, though, because he had seizures. You know, he's an alright guy. He had a job working for the city, but because of his seizures, he couldn't work anymore. But she made a lot of money. She got paid like $65,000 or something, or like that in salary, and she was a secretary. And the question being, was she fucking whoever her boss was? Oh, of course she was! You guys are Jehovah's Witnesses, you know how this story goes. Oh, of course she fucked your boss. She probably shagged him 1,000 times. They probably fucked twice a day. She was a Jehovah's Witness, of course. But eventually her husband did find out, and it didn't go over too well. They got a divorce. He divorced her because, and even though she was one of the Rolling Stones, the Holy Rollers, at the time, once you get caught with your hand in the cookie jar and there's no out for you, you get disfellowshipped. They don't like you anymore. All your friends are gone. They don't fucking like you anymore. And that's what happened to her. Could happen to a nicer person. But, her husband found out, they divorced, she lost all her family, her friends, she was disgraced, became almost a pariah, a social pariah, if your social network is Jehovah's Witnesses. But here's the best part of the story. One weekend morning, I had been in the plaza doing this and that, doing whatnot, and lo and behold, this woman who was so snotty and snobby to me all those years, her car comes pulling up. I see, if she gets out, it's her, okay, get this, her and her new, not even her boss that she was shagging, it's her new lover. whoever this guy is, they get out of the car, and they got her stepkids or whatever with them, and it's a long walk down this parking lot here. I'm coming straight at them, and okay, you guys are watching me on a TV screen. Now imagine a real me in real life coming at you. But you know how it is when someone's disfellowship. They're like, it's a very awkward thing when you pass by them anywhere. Now imagine you're passing by me. And there's no more rules anymore. The rules from the Kingdom Hall don't apply anymore. So I can say whatever the fuck I want. Oh, you guys know where this is going. You know where this is going, don't you? Oh! Because I love making scenes. This is what I live for. So yeah, she's walking down this parking lot. This snob, this bitch. This, oh my God. Oh, I live for stuff like this. Oh! She, come walking. There's nowhere to go. She's coming straight toward me. She sees me. She realizes who I am. Someone that she had been not very nice to for a lot of years. So they're coming. They're walking. She's uncomfortable. You can see it. I'm coming straight towards her. And when she gets about 3 feet away from me, walking briskly, she lifts up her eyes like this. And I look up, and I smile, and I say, hi. And I look over at her husband, or lover, whoever he is, and I say, good morning. And I walk to my car. I get in. They walk into the plaza. I drive away. And we get into the good part of the story. About 5-6 days later, she tracks me down. And she looked me up. She found out where I was. And she popped her head in the door to say hi. Whomsoever believed in his name would be saved. But Jehovah's Witnesses say, no, they won't. Jehovah's Witness religion will not win this war. They will lose, I promise you. The Jehovah's Witness experiment on the face of this earth has failed. If everyone on earth has to die, except for a tiny, tiny fraction of people who can create the illusion of being righteous in a little kingdom hall, who have jerry-rigged the system in some way to make it appear like they have not committed the same offenses that disfellowship people have. If that tiny, microscopic fraction of people on the earth are the only ones that are good enough to live, then Jehovah's Witness religion has failed. It's over. I took someone that Jehovah discarded and said was worthless and dead to him, and I salvaged that person. I saved them. And all I had to do was look them in the eye for half a second and smile at them. And there are signs, and then before you know where you are, you're saying goodbye. One day soon I'm gonna tell the moon about the crying